Sunday morning in Karlovy Vary, Czech, and this is the view from my room. All right, we've had a nice restful evening at Hudson-Medina. I can't do Czech very well. And so it's Sunday morning, and up at the top is one of the famous spas buildings, and we're gonna go up there later today, go swimming in the mineral baths up there where all the famous people used to go. But right now we're gonna do the water spa, drinking the waters and try out the different waters, see what they taste like. And they have different temperatures, but it's very quiet Sunday morning. I love Sunday mornings traveling because you don't have the crowds. So I'm staying up on the top floor of this building. The entrance is in the rear, as they have just storefronts here. So that's my building and my little rooftop flat. And right across from the colonnade is the lovely ducks, which taste very good. The Czechs cook duck very well, so they're gonna be on somebody's dinner plate maybe one day. Anyway, so it's where we begin tasting the waters. So this is at 56 Celsius. So we'll see. It has a salty taste. The minerals. Not bad. So yeah, I gotta get one of the ceramic sippers because that's the proper way to do it. But I just got my thermos here, my Harry Potter thermos I bought in Brazil. So just to taste the water. So we gotta film all these glorious Art Nouveau buildings. I just love Art Nouveau. Spectacular. And what I find so interesting are the flags that hotels choose to fly. So I see Ukrainian flag on the one end, the American flag, and the European Union flag in the middle. Very interesting. And of course, summer needs a lot of attention to the gardens because they'll dry out, and so they have to water them, make sure that everything blooms continually throughout the summer, because that's what makes it so beautiful, are all the flowers here, the planted gardens. So yesterday we were up there at Ontario Bed and Breakfast. It must be nice to have the room at the top with the view. Ah. I must say this water is really tasty. I really like it. Okay, here's the next water. And they always have the sign with the temperature. So this is even hotter water at 65 degrees. So being very hot, I'm gonna let it cool down a bit before I try this one, because that's hot water. 65 Celsius is like 150 Fahrenheit. Okay, so you don't want to burn your tongue on the hot water, so you have to let it cool down and sip it. Oh, here's a nice one. Here's Lebusa. Lebusa is the legendary, well, supposedly on historical fact, one of the legendary women of Czech history, and there's a beautiful opera called Lebusa that the national composer Hudson-Medina wrote, and it's done as a festival opera on special occasions, which happen for opening of the opera season or the celebration of Czech National Day. A very beautiful opera. Rarely performed outside of the Czech Republic. Czechia, as we call it now. I still say Czech Republic, but everyone, I guess, is using the word Czechia, like there's Slovakia and Czechia. But I got so used to saying Czech Republic, I don't know why. Okay, so the next water is this one, and this is a bit cooler at 53. Okay, and it's just dripping out, so we're gonna get a little bit of this one. I must say this is really tasty. A little bit salty, but it's, again, the benefits, the health benefits of drinking this mineral water. And so you're supposed to come for a whole month to get the full benefits of the waters here. So that's what they recommend, a full 4-week course for your health. And if you stay at one of the spa hotels, they have a doctor on site, and you first get a medical checkup, and then he prescribes the regimen of waters, mineral baths, massage therapies for what ails you. So for centuries, people have been coming here and claiming that they've really benefited from a spa treatment here at Karlsbad in German, or Karlovy Vary in Czech. So what's so beautiful about traveling and revisiting during different parts of the day is the sunlight. So here in the morning it's nice and fresh, and it's going to be a warm one today. In Europe, we're at the height of summer, and it's broiling down in Spain and the Mediterranean, but here in Central Europe is also quite hot. So it's interesting. So they have a signage here telling you how you like your beer poured, because traditional is they leave 2/3 beer and then 1/3 foam, but then you can have it half and half, and you can also have a lot of foam, which I don't understand. I guess if you're working and you can get less drunk, but that's really kind of not the purpose of drinking beer to me, but anyway, the interesting that they can drink a beer with a lot of foam. Okay, what's next here? Oh, we have to go into the reception of the hotel because there's a concert tonight in the hotel. I stumbled upon it last night. I heard Chopin and I thought it was recording, but no, it was live concert. And so there's going to be another concert tonight, so I would like to attend. So we'll go get a ticket. Okay, we got our ticket for tonight's concert. It's a concert of a young musicians competition of the winners. And so it'll be a lovely program with the Chopin Piano Concerto number 1 as the big finale. So I love Chopin and I'm really looking forward to attending the concert this evening. All right, so we're gonna continue our tours of the waters. So around this hotel, there's another famous water spot that people go to, and we're going to try that water. Okay. Oh, that's the first time I saw a bus come up here. So most of this is pedestrian area, but I guess they do let sometimes the traffic through. Interesting. Okay. Now here's the signage of all the treatments you can get. Very interesting. The various treatments. Some are high-tech with radiology, electricity, and so I prefer the more natural, just bathing in the water. But yeah, people come here and have lots of different treatments for different health ailments. Okay, here we are. Beautiful, beautiful. So these waters, there's 2 of them down here. So dear visitor, thank you for following the regulations and restrictions of the spa, healing spring, and colonnades. So no smoking, no dogs, you can't take a lot of water, you just sip it, don't feed in the birds, no wasting water, no trash, and no bicycles. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is a real hot water. Oh my gosh. 117 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. And it comes out of a little frog or a lizard. I don't know what it is. Salamander, maybe. Interesting. Okay. And a beautiful statue on top. Okay. Oh, it has a lot of sulfur. This one has sulfur. Like, I know it's really good for you, but sulfur kind of makes me puke because it smells like puke. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of sulfur. But hey, I'm gonna be healthy, right? Okay. So we're gonna go down the end of this colonnade and get to the other spring and mix it with the sulfur water because I can't drink the sulfur water very much. So we were there yesterday afternoon checking out that hotel, with the Soviet interiors, socialistic. Okay, here's a much cooler spring. Oh, much better. Now this water is a bit sweeter. So yeah, I like this one. This is good. And it's slightly carbonized. A little sparkly too. Nice. And so that big hotel was built in the last years of the socialist Czechoslovakia, but they totally gutted it and made it into a luxury hotel. And last night there was a rock concert in the park underneath. All the young people were dancing. It was very fun. Very beautiful. Okay, well, I think I had my fill of mineral water today, and we're gonna get to the church for 9 o'clock mass. Hopefully it'll be some beautiful music at the service. And then after that, we go up to the Elizabeth Spa, which is the one on the hill, and take a swimming session in mineral water, which I love. Oh, there's a sign about the casino. Open daily. I'm not a gambler, so I'm not gonna go there, but they have roulette, blackjack, Russian poker, slot machines. Wow. Nice balconies. It reminds me of the visit I made in Romania to their spa town called Herculane, and it was also visited by the royals of Europe, but it fell into disrepair during the communist years. They're seeking funding to repair their spa town, the old buildings, but it's nothing like this. I think location has a great deal to do with the funding they're not getting, because here we're in Central Europe, but Romania is Eastern Europe, and not many people travel that far out. So we're gonna go back to the Rusalka Spa waters because I love Rusalka. Let's see, Rusalka's down here. Here we are, Rusalka. Okay. Here's a monument to somebody. Let's see who this is. Oh, it's the architect. Okay, so this is the architect who designed this beautiful, beautiful colonnade. Once more, this beautiful Art Nouveau building. Wow. I really feel like I'm in a storybook fairy tale. It's so beautiful. So there's some music going on today. Okay, so we're on our way to our hike up the mountain before we take our bath in the mineral water. So this is really old wood that they haven't repaired yet. You can see it rotting, how old it is. And then there's an elevator. You can go up there if you don't want to walk. Maybe we should do that. I'm gonna take the elevator. But first, we have to look at this beautiful, beautiful Art Nouveau building again. It's my favorite building in all of Karlovy Vary. So the name on the building is Polish, and I don't know who that Felix Jaworski is, but he must have a lot of money, a lot of money to make such a beautiful restoration. Okay, little doggy. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, so we're gonna fill up on some water here. Let's see, which water? It's hard to choose. There's so many choices. This water is, what's the name of this one? Oh, okay. I don't think that one, no. So what I was mistaken, that I thought it was a church, is actually where they have the hot springs source. Okay, so this is the one I want. Zameki Dolny. Okay. Okay, so we're going back up the hill to the trail. Oh, here's a Russian writer who came in 1821. Konstantin Batuskov. Hotel romance, very romantic. And Bierstube. Maybe they're on holiday. I don't see anybody working here. Maybe later. Okay. Up the hill we go. Up, up, up. And they have a street food shop. Whatever that means. Hamburgers, hot dogs, fast food. Okay, it's 11 o'clock. 11 bells. I really like this blue building also. So ornate, like a wedding cake. And then there's the Bed and Breakfast Ontario again. Take a little detour up here. So we walked instead of taking the elevator, but you can still visit the cafe here, take a view. Oh, and here's a famous Hungarian. Interesting. A lot of famous people came here. And there's a lovely exposition here of information. Okay. So, the castle tower and the remnants of a previous castle from 1349. Okay, but this was built in 1878. So here's the architect that built the colonnade. Peter the Great, he used to come here from Russia. Elizabeth, the Sissy, Kaiser and Sissy, yeah. Beethoven, my God. Oh, I love Beethoven so much. And he loved coming here too. And architect. And there's the Kaiser, the husband of Sissy. Wow. And Maria Therese. Wow. So yeah, she was the head of the whole dynasty in Vienna. Okay. So let's check it out. We have a little stairway going up. Excuse me, thank you. And here's a coffee shop with a crown on it. Wow, it's royal. And there's a view. Just have your coffee here with the view. Okay, but we have to climb this mountain. So my objective is to get to that little portico up there. There's a trail going through the forest, so we're gonna walk the trail. Okay, very lovely. So this building needs some TLC very badly. There's weeds growing on the balcony. So investment opportunity for somebody with capital who wants to open up a B&B, a bed and breakfast. It'd be very cool to have. Let's see, here's a porcelain shop coming up ahead. So many European countries have porcelain factories that are hundreds of years old. The famous Limoges in France, Meissen in Germany, and here in Czech Republic, Czechia, they have another company, their own, and makes beautiful porcelain. Okay. Onward and upward. What a treat it was to have the Czech folk music concert. So there's some serious bikers with their big bike. Wow. Hey, it's Polska. Tak. Polska, dobra. Hey. So the music just floats up through the valley here. And there's Hotel Bristol, where we had a beer yesterday and admired the view. But it was the trail that we're now going to up the mountain. Okay, here's another example of a building, very historic, that needs a lot of TLC and money to restore the crumbling plaster, the rotten wood. And it's so important out of heritage, because this is a UNESCO heritage site, that everything has to be done to a certain code, which is expensive. So you have to have money if you want to have an old house here. You can't just renovate the way you want. It has to be done to historic codes. It's a real beautiful sight right here. The little trees growing out of the rocks. And yeah, the big tree that came down. And that's the cycle of life. You grow big, and then you die, and then young new things will take your place. Beautiful view from here. There's a stairway going up for the view. Oh, somebody got rid of the bench. There used to be a bench here. Oh well. Okay. Almost there. Okay, here's some signage for the trail. So we've gone half a kilometer coming up, and we're almost there. It's a little bit further, but it's the incline that kills you. They have a switchback trail to get to the top. So this trail has been kind of out of use or needs repair. This asphalt long time ago got put in. They need to spend some money and fix it so nobody trips and falls. Okay, we're coming up to our first switchback. The zigzag begins. Here we go. Okay. This is an abandoned hotel. So strange. It looks like from the 80s they closed down. Old Colt Mitsubishi car. Yeah, interesting. So whoever owned it ran out of money, couldn't make it work, and it's all closed up. Haunted hotel. Wow. Okay. Onward. So the last part of our walk down the hill is through this glen of old growth trees that have been growing for hundreds of years. Okay, we came out of a trail down a different way, and there's these huge villas down here, and a monument to, who can that be but Karl Marx? Yeah. Lovely neighborhood with these, I guess they're pensiones, pensions. And what else do they have down here? The Russian church. I wonder if it's open, if we can pop into the Russian church. Wow. Very impressive real estate around here. Wow. Okay. This one's all closed up, out of business. That's a very impressive property house. Wow, look at that. It's so ornate. That's amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, Eingang, enter. Where does it say enter? Huh. Well, it's all locked up. Okay. And then there's a monument to Peter the Great, who used to come here. 1711 for a year, 1712, Peter the Great. Okay. All right, no Russian church for us today. But we still get to look at this beautiful building. Amazing. So we're almost there. The last little walk down this block, and then we're at the public mineral baths. A lovely set of houses, buildings. Oh, made a nice little garden here. These are under repair. Okay. Not open for business yet. Well, look at these ladies. Lovely, lovely ladies in the portico. Wow. So, yeah, this is the post office. And we are almost there. Right down this way, this flower bed, is a swimming pool. So this has to be one of the most beautiful post offices in the world, with all these lovely figures that need cleaning. Kind of dirty up there. Posta, posta. And we went all the way through this shopping district carrying our luggage from the bus station. And here we are. Isn't that beautiful? And that's my swimming pool for today. So it really looks like a palace, doesn't it? Okay. So this is a public swimming pool, believe it or not. It looks like a palace. So there we are, a swimming pool. All right, let's go swim. Well, it was great. I really am relaxed. The mineral waters in the swimming pool and then the whirlpool, plus they had very clean steam bath and sauna. And so yeah, it was really great experience. I'm very relaxed, ready to get a rest before the concert tonight. So back to the apartment. So there's this really charming hotel outside the center, and it has all this artwork. I'm not sure the story it tells, but it's really nice. Look at the dog, it's nice. So this is the Ambassador Hotel, Grand Hotel Ambassador. Okay, so the story is that there was a hunting club that used to meet here, and they built the hotel as a club. And so anyway, that's the story of the painting, and very beautiful hotel. Wow. Okay, we're here at the Becherovka Museum. So this is the world famous liqueur that. So here is the Becher Liqueur Museum. They have cafe, gift shop. And all sizes of bottles. The architecture continues to amaze me. All these beautiful, beautiful buildings, restored lovingly. I love this one. There's a dragon on top. Very cool. So beautiful. Wow. Oh my gosh. There's a king on top of this building. That is really funny. I wonder what the story is behind that. The king drinking a beer. Huh? So this building looks like from the 30s, but then after the war, they put some socialist decoration, the stonework. Okay, well, what a way to end this video of Karlovy Vary in Czechia. I had a beautiful, beautiful day. I have a whole thermos full of delicious mineral water that cures everything, they say. Anyway, I'm hoping again to come back to this lovely spa town. I don't know when, but for a longer stay than 2 days. Because yeah, 4 weeks is quite a long time to spend here, but again, if you follow the regimens, it's good for your health. And so tonight we have a concert, and also I'm gonna take a peek at the famous casino. So I'm excited about that. And we're back where we started. It's just so amazing. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.